Take me down the highway. Take me down the way you came. Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Wednesday Night Live by Request. My name is Chris Wilson. So happy to be doing this tonight. Hope everybody's having a good week so far. Got some good requests. This week, in case you're just now getting to know what we do here, I'm a singer-songwriter from Rochester, New York, and during this time of COVID-19, I've been coming to everybody live from our barn here in Churchville, New York, every Wednesday night for a live by request at 7 o'clock, and every Sunday night for a live gospel hour, and we've been doing that since March 15th or so. This is the second show in a row that we're simulcasting on both YouTube and Facebook. Please feel free to leave some messages and let us know what you think of what we're doing. If you'd like to watch this on your smart TV, you can do that just by going to our YouTube channel and right through your TV. If you'd like to watch through Facebook, you can do that through your computer or your phone or all the various sources. Thanks so much for being here tonight. I'm going to start off with a song that was requested by Linda, and this is one of my favorites. I'm sort of obsessed with music from the 80s. Oh, with me as always is my darling wife, Carrie.
Hi, everyone.
We need to get that microphone closer to you.
It is. I have to lean over in a very awkward way to speak to you all, so...
All right, I'm sorry. I'm looking for just a couple of technical things here we're going to do. One would have thought that I would be prepared.
I think by now everyone knows the deal.
I like to let the Spirit move me.
Yeah.
I can't find what I'm looking for. I'm just going to go for it. Every generation blames the one before, and all of their frustrations beating on your door. I know that I'm a prisoner to all my father held so dear. I know that I'm a hostage to all his hopes and fears. I just wish I could have told him in the living years. Ooh, crumpled bits of paper filled with imperfect thoughts, stilted conversations. I'm afraid that's all we've got. You say you just don't see it. You say it's perfect sense. We just can't get agreement in this present tense. We all talk a different language, talk it in defense. Say it loud, say it clear. You can listen as well as you hear, yeah. It's too late when we die. present down the past. We only sacrifice the future. It's the bitterness that lasts. So don't yield to the fortunes you sometimes see as fate. May have a new perspective, only different days. And if you don't give up, you don't give in, you may just be okay. Yeah, say it loud. Say it clear. You can listen as well as you hear. It's too late when we die to admit we don't see eye to eye. Wasn't there that morning when my father passed away? I didn't get to tell him all the things I had to say. I think I caught his spirit later that same year. I'm sure I heard his echo in my baby's newborn tears. Just wish I could have told him in the living years. Say it loud. Say it clear. You can listen as well as you hear. It's too late when we die to admit we don't see eye to eye. I winked at the camera.
It was nice. Nice connecting moment.
Connecting moment. Well, thank you, Linda, for that request. I try to do my best to get to all of the ones that I know that come in. Sometimes I definitely don't get to play all of the ones that come in. Sometimes it's a blend between something that I really like and sort of want to play.
Sometimes it's something that I urge him to play because
Yes.
I really like it. So
Yes, I'm going to play a request for my wife tonight. And also for Judy. So it's for my wife
and Judy.
and Judy. So. All right, this is a great old song by Carole King. Tonight you're mine completely. You give your love so sweetly. Tonight the light of love is in your eyes. But will you love me tomorrow? Isn't there this a lasting treasure, or just a moment's pleasure? Can I believe the magic of your sigh? And will you love me tomorrow? Tonight with words unspoken, you said that I'm the only one. But will my heart be broken when the night meets the morning sun? I'd like to know that your love is a love I can be sure of. So tell me now, and I won't ask again. Will you still love me tomorrow? When the night meets the morning sun, I'd like to know that your love is a love I can be sure of. So tell me now, and I won't ask again. Will you still love me tomorrow? Will you still love me tomorrow? Ah, I love that song. So I hope everybody's having a good week. Wednesday's always, you take stock on Wednesday, hump day.
Hump day.
How's it going? What are we looking forward to? Where are we headed? I have a cool announcement to make. If you saw my Facebook post today, we've been talking about what to do, since this COVID thing happened, and immediately we stopped having performances here in March, and we tonight is a very special anniversary. This stage here, I stepped out on this stage for the first time 3 years ago.
Yep.
Tonight to a raucous crowd, as raucous as my audiences get. And it was one of the most special moments of, I know, my life. I think I can safely say our life.
Yeah. In
that one. And we put a tremendous amount of work into this building to try to do this. And so for up until COVID happened, every performance we did in here was full. And it was, I mean, some of the most special moments of my whole life.
Yeah.
And certainly as an entertainer have happened on this stage. And so it was very sad to see all of that come to an end and get shut down. But, we have to kind of move with what's going on, and we can't, it's tough to swim upstream. So we created this live stream, and you've been watching, and we're so grateful. And we decided the other day that it's time to bring some, if not a bit smaller, some people back into this room to watch this show that we're doing here.
Yeah.
Live. So what we've decided to do is bring in 20 people, so like a far smaller audience than we would usually have in here. 20 people, safely distanced, at 6 feet apart. We figured out that's about how many people we could put in here.
Yeah.
And there's a lot more details about it, but what we're going to do now is open this up to some of you, the hardcore fans, to be able to come back in here. We're not going to charge a ticket price. We will gratefully accept donations, but we want to bring the love and the comfort and all of that stuff back into this building.
Yeah.
So, as of Sunday night, we are going to have the website up so that you can reserve a place at one of these evenings. So it's going to be for the Wednesday or the Sunday night show. We're going to start with the first 3 weeks in November.
Yep.
So it's going to be...
So there should be 6 shows up on Sunday for reservations, but it's only 20 seats. So,
Yes. So they could go quickly or not.
Yeah.
I don't know. But we just decided that we thought it was time for us to see each other's faces a little bit.
Yeah.
And we knew that we could do that in a limited and safe way.
Yeah.
So that's what we're going to give a shot to. So it's going to be a little different in here. But so now, rather than it being a concert that you would come to, you are attending a live studio. You are a live studio audience.
A live studio audience, exactly.
And it will give me the chance to have some faces to look at.
He's tired of just talking to me.
I'm not. I love her.
her.
But you're tired of me is what it is, I think, in the end. And so anyway, so did I get all the info right? Is that what we're going to do? So on Sunday night, the website...
Actually, it might be Sunday morning when the email usually comes on Sunday morning for the show. Hopefully, if everything goes as planned, Sunday morning, reservations will be available there will be 6 shows in November, and we'll see how it goes.
Yes.
Yeah.
I got a request for this new song that I'm writing that's still in process, but I've played it a couple of times, and I'm really glad to know that somebody out there liked it. So this is going out to Michelle. Thank you for requesting this. This song was sort of born out of me wanting to... I love messing around with... I love the sound of that. It has a very old-timey feel, but it also has sort of a dark, ominous, haunting kind of feel to it, that bass line. So I wrote the song "Oh" with a variation on that. And then and this song just sort of came to me, and I was noodling around with that, and I sort of played it a little differently, and I was trying to find a name. This was a name song about a guy, and I ended up settling on Billy Ray. But then I sort of was wandering into Willie Ray. I kind of liked Willie Ray because people always called me Willie. That was a nickname of mine, periodically, only sometime. The different people, the different nicknames. But for certain periods in my life, I was nicknamed Willie, so I thought Willie Ray. But then it's not an autobiographical song, so I don't know.
Where have we landed?
Tonight I'm going Billy Ray. I think Billy Ray. But then, because when I hear Billy Ray, I think, what do you think?
Billy Ray Cyrus?
Yeah. And then I'm straight down the achy breaky heart rabbit hole.
Right. It's hard to change. It's hard
It
to
is.
change a name.
It's hard to do
when
that.
you've been singing it with that name, though.
Does anything else rhyme with Willie or Billy? Glenn Peck, you're out there. You
Glenn-
always have. Glenn
will
knows.
have something.
So Glenn is gonna. He's gonna. And very soon, a message is going to appear, and Glenn's gonna have at least 3 things that rhyme with Illy.
And they'll
Silly.
be great. They'll be great things too. Yeah.
Anyway, for tonight, it's Billy Ray. Billy Ray sang away on his dying day. Said, sing this one when everyone has left and gone away. Say, hey, 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 Billy Ray's rivers run. Say, hey, 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 it was fun, but now it's done. And if you're looking for me, I'll be under that old tree. Score it, hey, Billy, no, River One. He was born on every road his feet did trod upon, and his girl Nancy wore her feet fancy whenever she'd take his arm. So hey, 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 Billy Ray's rivers run. Hey, 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 it was fun, but now it's done. If you're looking for me, I'll be under that old tree. Score it, hey, Billy, no, River One. Billy Ray sang away on his dying day. He said, sing this one when everyone has left and gone away. Say, hey, 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 Billy Ray's rivers run. Hey, 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 it was fun, but now it's done. And if you're looking for me, I'll be under that old tree. Score it, hey, Billy, no, River One. There it is.
There have been a couple of questions about, well, there's been a question about the ring you're wearing today, and also wanting to know whether or not you've found the other ring, which we did.
We did find the other ring, although now, all right, 2 things. So the ring that I'm wearing, the ring that I'm wearing tonight. So in case you're new to the program, there has been a continuing saga of me wearing what
Questionable rings.
there to some people might describe as gaudy or questionable rings.
Right.
Now, this goes back to my childhood. We've discussed this. I've discussed this with my audiences at length, but I'll refresh you. I spent a lot. So I for some reason I like big sort of tacky rings, and I've never worn them my whole life. But I always sort of liked them, and I always wanted to. But I always secretly knew that I would be judged, which I am. So I like them. So at some point, I went on Amazon, and I bought some big, sort of flashy but cheap rings. Sort of test the waters a little bit.
Yeah.
I haven't spent more than $9. One was $9.
Yeah.
So anyway, and I just started introducing them to my wife's dismay. Now, so that's a source of some struggle between us, but I dug back in the memory banks. I was trying to figure out why I had this affection for sort of big rings and stuff. And I really thought back, and I had a memory from childhood. I was pretty young. I had to be like, very early single digits, 6, 7, something like that. Yeah. And I remember watching in like an ABC television special with my mom, and it was Liberace. Now, you might think that's where the story ends, but it's a far deeper psychological rabbit hole we're about to go down, me and you out there. So I had a memory of even a conversation that we had, which was I remember seeing Liberace for the first time, and he was in full regalia, like the whole shebang with the mink and the stole and the thing. But they kept doing these close-up videos on his hands while he would play the piano, and he was super fast, and he was just moving. And he had the most massive, gaudy rings you could ever imagine on every finger, including his thumb, every single finger. And I was so taken with this, I remember asking my mom, like, what's going on there? And her response to me, instead of saying, oh, that's Liberace, he's sort of tacky and flashy and whatever, what she said was, oh, that's what happens when you're a successful musician. And so somewhere that embedded deep in my subconscious for the rest of my entire life.
Yeah.
Until the point where, and it would creep out every once in a while. I remember in high school, when it was time to get the class ring, I was very excited. I had thought about it, and I had thought about it for years leading up to it. I'm like, I'm going to get my ring. My big, flashy, like some big, and I'm October baby. So it's a pink stone, isn't it?
Oh. Yeah.
There's a lot of weird psychological stuff going on with me. We could really all dig into it. But anyway, the deal is, so yeah, I got really excited about the ring, the high school ring. And then when it came time to get one when I was a senior, I just was overwhelmed with the fact that nobody else was wearing them.
Well, I think the group that you hung around with, that wasn't really their deal.
No, it wasn't. And I was sort of, because I remember my mom saying, so do you want to get your class ring? And I was like, so I was very sad. So cut to, just recently, I found myself getting a couple of rings. Now, if you've been watching the show, you know that one of the rings that I bought is just this massive, it's like as big as it looks like a Super Bowl ring.
In your defense, you didn't know it was going to be that big.
I didn't. It arrived, Carrie laughed, and then was just certainly expecting me to laugh and never put it on my finger, and then it turned up on my finger. And so we had to talk about that. But anyway, tonight's ring, so there's the backstory. Tonight's ring is a very sweet story.
Yeah.
Was there anything more to it than, so this was given to me by my youngest daughter, Emmy, for Christmas.
Yeah. No, I brought them into, where do we go? TJ Maxx.
TJ Maxx.
And I said, okay, because they really wanted to buy us presents last year. And so we each took them separately to buy for the other one. And so I took them to buy for Chris. And Emmy beelined it over to the rings because she knows.
She knows.
And that's what she picked out.
She knows where her bread is buttered.
And that's what she picked out for you. So, yeah.
Now, didn't you say that she picked out like a big diamondy?
You're right. They're the first one she saw, which you probably would maybe have enjoyed, but I was with her.
Yeah.
So I was kind of like, you know what? Let's maybe pick a different one. And I don't know if that's quite right. And then she picked this one. So that I should have let her go with it because it probably would have been
thwarting me.
I know.
For all these years, you stand there and you judge me.
I
For
save you from yourself.
Well, judgment or saving, we can let the audience decide. They're all going to side with you, I know it. But anyway. All right, so I'm going to play this. I'm playing this really cool J45 tonight, and this belongs to my friend Jack Donahue, who has quite a collection of guitars, which he has let me sort of dive in the deep end a little bit and swim around, which I love to do. And this is the new the brand new version of my 62 beat up, dragged behind a truck version that I play sometimes. So I'm going to play a song for Jack on his guitar. Black and orange stray cat sitting on a fence. Ain't got enough dough to pay the rent. I'm flat broke, yeah, but I don't care. Straight right by with my tail in the air. Stray cat strut, I'm a lady's cat. Feline Casanova, yeah, that's that. Get a shoe thrown at me from a mean old man. Getting my dinner from a garbage can. Oh, no, no. And I don't bother chasing mice around. I sneak down the alley looking for a fight, riding at the moon on a hot summer night, singing the blues while the lady cats cry. While stray cat, you're a real gone guy. Wish I could be as carefree and wise. Got cat class and I got cat style. Chasing mice around. I slink down the alley looking for a fight, riding at the moon on a hot summer night, singing the blues while the lady cats cry. While stray cat, you're a real gone guy. Wish I could be as carefree and wise. Got cat class and I got cat style. Chasing mice around. I sneak down the alley looking for a fight, howling at the moon on a hot summer night, singing the blues while the lady cats cry. While stray cat, you're a real gone guy. Wish I could be as carefree and wild. Got cat class and I got cat style. Stray cat strut, stray cat strut. Haven't played that one in a long time. That's a song from my Chasing Light album, which is available on the website.
Yep.
Today was such a beautiful day. I decided to take a drive to a park and just enjoy the weather and have my lunch and just be thankful for all that I have. I was very hungry though, and I think we took some. Did we take? We brought along a camera for that, didn't we?
Yeah.
So
I took a little bit of video.
I thought we'd just like a little footage of me just enjoying my lunch in the park this afternoon. I was so hungry.
You were really hungry.
I was really hungry, and boy, and you're always I'm always happy now to have a camera along with me, just to sort of document these things. You got to capture them.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a little scrapbook of my life. Okay. There's some really good requests on this list. I'm going to sing this song. This is going out to Kathleen. This is a great old John Denver song, which I haven't sung in a long time. I think it's the last song on my John Denver tribute album called A Lovely Space to Be. I think this song is one of his loveliest. This old guitar taught me to sing a love song, taught me how to laugh and how to cry. It introduced me to some friends of mine and brightened up my day and helped me make it through some lonely nights. Oh, what a friend to have on a cold, lonely night. This old guitar found me my lovely lady. It opened up her eyes and ears to me. It brought us close together. I guess it broke her heart, opened up a place for us to be. Oh, what a lovely place, a lovely space to be. This old guitar gave me my life, my living, and all the things I love to do. To serenade the stars that shine from a sunny mountainside, but most of all to sing my songs for you. Oh, I love to sing my songs for you. Yes, I do. I love to sing my songs for you. So I was supposed to sing one of my songs, a song called Story from my newest album, One Hallelujah, to say happy birthday to my friend Liz. So this is going to go out to Jim and Liz. And thanks for the request. And sorry it was late. The reason I didn't play it last Wednesday was because that was when everything went haywire. It's the only show that we've missed in, almost 6 months, right? Yeah. So all apologies. And this song, once again, is off my One Hallelujah CD. Oh, I have to mention, I always forget to do it, but it's super important. If you'd like to make a donation to support this program, it's something that we would be very, very grateful for. And especially now that we're going to try to open this space up, there's a lot of stuff that we have to do in order to make that possible. So if you would like to make a donation, you can go to www.chriswilson.us. It's written right here on the screen, and make a donation right there on the homepage. You can do it through PayPal. It's very safe, all very secure. Yeah. And also, if you'd like to make a donation just via regular mail, there's an address there where you can send it to. But we are so grateful for those donations. Everything that you send goes right back into us trying to do this and keep this building functioning and operating. And it's a real labor of love, and we appreciate so much you being on that team that helps to make that happen. You know, so many of the good things that happen in this world happen as a result of a whole lot of people putting their energies together, and you have shown up and helped us with that. So once again, if you'd like to do that, you can go to www.chriswilson.us. Help us get the place back up and running so we can have you here in November. The song's called Story. Just a moment till it wraps its arms around you and pushes you away, though you will beg, will you please stay? I finally found you. And stories are young and old, words can be bought and sold. These are my reasons. So this is the part where I begin, where I can start. Time has a way of holding your hand and then slipping away. Love is my way to hold what you say, 'cause you are my story. Whisper in my ear, you barely breathe, but I can feel your voice surround me. A fragrance in the air has lingered on, still unaware that you have found me. me. These are the things I hope to carry me when I'm old. Carry me softly. So this is the part where I begin, where I can start. 'Cause time has a way of holding your hand and then slipping away. So here I'll drown where I stand, a careless heart and careful hands. 'Cause you are my story. You are my story. You are my story. A moment is a moment, just a moment, till it wraps its arms around you. Well, that was for Liz's birthday. Thank you so much for always watching and being supportive. We named one of our chickens after you. Oh, so my dad asked me today if he asked me if I would do a public service announcement, and I'm going to. I've never done that before, but it's important. So there's a scam going around, which many of you know it's a scam and it's a thing, but it's happened to both of our parents now, where somebody calls up claiming to be Social Security or having some affiliation with Social Security, and they're phishing, and it's all a scam. And so don't give your information to anybody who calls you with anything having to do with Social Security. Really don't give your information to anybody who ever calls you. If you think it's legit, call them, say, figure out what source they're saying it is, and you call them independently, find a number or something like that if you think it might be legit. But for the most part, but this particular one is going around, and both of our parents have had this happen to them. Luckily, they didn't give them any information, but so keep an eye out for this Social Security scam, and be careful out there. So much to be careful about now.
I know.
I'm just keeping that Cabbage for Lunch was so good, and I just keep thinking about it.
Yeah.
And it's just sometimes nice to just get out of the house and have lunch. Just away from all the
Just a head of cabbage.
Just a head of cabbage and my thoughts.
Yep.
And I sat there and I enjoyed every bite. And okay, good songs on the list here. How about... All right, so this song is going out to Luann from Dan. It's a great Bob Dylan song. And it's done a couple of times. I think Billy Joel did a version of it. Garth Brooks did a version of it. Adele has done a version of it.
Yeah.
And I think it's one of his best. So again, this is To Luann from Dan. When the rain is blowing in your face and the whole world is on your case, I can offer you a warm embrace to make you feel my love. When evening shadows and the stars appear, there is no one there to dry your tears, I can hold you for a million years to make you feel my love. I know you haven't made your mind up yet, but I would never do you wrong. I've known it from the moment that we met. There's no doubt in my mind where you belong. I'd go hungry, I'd go black and blue, I'd go crawling down the avenue. No, there ain't nothing that I wouldn't do to make you feel my love. Storms are raging on a rolling sea, and on the highway of regret, the winds of change are blowing wild and free, but you ain't seen nothing like me yet. I could make you happy, make your dreams come true. No, there ain't nothing that I wouldn't do. Walk to the ends of the earth for you to make you feel my love. Make you feel my love. Beautiful song. I'd like to also thank two organizations who have just been very, very helpful to us in various ways. The first is Stutzman's Guitar Center. Our friend Dave Stutzman and the whole family over there have just been so wonderful and supportive throughout all of this, us trying to get this up and running and lending me instruments. And he's always worked on my instruments and made them sound the best they can be. And I've purchased just about every instrument every guitar I've ever had. Not all of them. I get some outliers, but for the most part, they've all either been purchased there or been repaired there. So just a big thank you to Dave Stutzman and the family. And if you need anything with regard to guitars or mandolins or stringed instruments, they're the place to go if you're in the Rochester area in Spencerport. Also, I'd like to thank my dear friend Mark Anthony for his support of what we do, just in general. He's a wonderful supporter of the arts, and their business is just a fine family-run business. And yeah, we're just have a lot of gratitude for the people who have helped and supported us. Also, if you would like to support us, we'd be very grateful for that. You can go to www.chriswilson.us and make a donation there, and that will also right now get us back up and running, so we can open this space up to you beautiful people again. All right, so let's see here, one more. Sorry for all the silence here. I wanted to make sure that the last song is a good one. How about if you're down in trouble and you need a helping hand, and nothing is going right, close your eyes and think of me, and soon I will be there to brighten up even your darkest night. You just call out my name, and you know wherever I am that I'll come running. Yes, I will, to see you again. Winter, spring, summer, or fall, all you've got to do is call, and I'll be there. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You've got a friend. If the sky above you should turn dark and full of clouds, and that old north wind it should begin to blow, keep your head together, call my name out loud. Soon I'll be knocking upon your door. You just call out my name, and you know wherever I am that I'll come running. Yes, I will, to see you again. Winter, spring, summer, or fall, all you've got to do is call, and I'll be there. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Hey, ain't it good to know you've got a friend? People can be so cold, they'll hurt you and desert you take your soul if you let them. Don't you let them. You just call out my name, and you know wherever I am that I'll come running. Yes, I will see you again. Winter, spring, summer, or fall. Now all you've got to do is call, and I'll be there. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You've got a friend. In case you were wondering what happened during that song, so my earpiece was resting on the guitar and it was vibrating and making a terrible noise. And so I had to find the appropriate moment to get rid of my earpiece and fling it over my shoulder. So, well, I just want to wish everybody just love and, a good rest of your week. We're going to be back again for Sunday Night Songs of Faith at 7 o'clock live on YouTube and Facebook simultaneously. If you'd like to support us, we'd be very grateful for that. You can go to www.chriswilson.us right now and make a donation. We would be very, very grateful for that. If you liked what you're seeing, if you like the shows, you can go and subscribe to our YouTube channel. You can give us a thumbs up on the video. Those things are always helpful in one way or another and helps us keep in contact with you. Have a lovely rest of your week, and we will see you next Sunday. Good night, everybody.